Greetings, Alpha Magnus here. We have another exciting review. So, thus far in my Snake Men, I have Rattler and Con here, and the guy hunting them. So, Snake Armor He-Mans here. I also ordered from, I almost said Hasbro Pulse, from Mattel Creations, not to be confused with Alpha Magnus Creations. I also ordered this guy. Now, and this was an expensive purchase. This is Camo Con. There's a little blurb about the Snake Men, so you can pause if you decide. This was a hard one for me. I wanted to order like 16 of these, but they were 30 some bucks a piece, which is probably why it didn't sell out in 2 seconds. It's also a little bit disappointing because not everyone is going to get one of these, and he's pretty cool. So we slide it out of the box. First thing I see is this gorgeous stuff right here. Now this is Bianotops with King Grayskull on top, which I'm going to get because I backed the Eternia. I cannot remember her name, and I think that's Eldor. We got I almost called him Swamp Thing, Moss Man, Titus, and Turbodactyl, is that right? With the Hero on top, with Castle Grayskull there. So I only missed one. Why can't I remember her name now? It's not Tila, it's someone else. Anyway, I'm sure we're gonna get those figures soon enough. We did not unlock the Eklar figures for this, but I'd expect that we're getting that one anyway in a Metallic Creations thing soon enough. So here's Camo Con with the Snake Men branding there. And it's pretty much evil camouflage master of the diabolical snakes. So the one thing I did like about this is that this does come with the pullback flip. So I plan on doing a 5.5 inch toy line. And this is actually what I want to do for that 5.5 inch toy line, is have this similar clamshell. So once you open her up, you also have another side here with, there's Camo Con and all the other Snake Men. Are we missing anybody? No, looks like we've got pretty much all of them on there. Weirdly enough, they did not show Cobra Con, this guy, on his own. Camo Con, I want to say, was a foreign exclusive, foreign to the U.S. at least. If you're from that country, please drop a like below and let me know. I cannot remember what country that was from. You open it up and you have that same picture along with a whole little story telling the snakes. Let's see if I can. All right, that doesn't do too bad. Too bad of a halo on there, but it's pretty cool. Ooh, look, they got that guy. Why can't I remember his name? There's a bunch of other snakes on here. Give me these snakes. It says Terror, Reptilax, and Lord Grasp. Give them to me. Give all of them to me. Eternia will fear the diabolical snakes. Ooh, they can't even. Oh. There's so many snakes. So many snakes. This is some good stuff, and they're probably going to get a use out of. Looks like Whiplash and Trapjaw out of that one. We got some clawful stuff over here. Yeah, I know this guy's from the Reptilax is from the show, I believe. So yeah, this is it's interesting. to be continued in Masters of the Universe Origins. Ooh, and look, we got a laser He-Man, which I wondered if they were going to come out with. There's our buddy Mechanic. Very cool. I will be surprised if we don't see all of these before this all lets out. There's Eternia way back there. Who knows if we're going to get a Megator and a Titus. Those will probably be Mattel creations as well. Looks like we got Laser Skeletor over here too. Definitely interesting. Let's take a look at the figure itself. I had mentioned I'm going to be doing a toy line of my own. I'm keeping it close to heart right now because it is something that is not entirely, I can't trademark a lot of the stuff unless I make it my own, so I got to do that. So I'm going to be probably making a comic book first, changing the plans on what it is. So what I wanted to do was actually have the, oh, I don't need to cut these, sweet. I wanted to do a, got that one out. I wanted to do a comic book so that I can then get the stuff trademarked. Trademarking is really weird. Let's pop this extra head out here. This is what I like too, is that it comes with an extra head. Sorry about that. An extra head so that I can do some custom stuff and make my own Snake Man if I decided to do so. But now the thing is, never really see these go on clearance. I mean, we still have Naked Uncle Stratos. The Fun Time Wrestler is still clogging shelves. Now this is disappointing. Mine has an imperfection on his leg. That is disappointing. Nothing I probably can't fix, but that is very disappointing for Mattel Creations thing that I'd spent some decent money on. Looks like he does have the basic scheme of Mattel Creations where you can pop the arms and legs off. I'm probably going to keep him fully as is. I really don't have a need to swap him out for anything, but we're going to do it just for fun. He does come with a different blast effect, if you want to call it that. This one looks way more like water versus the weird neon stuff coming out of poor Cobra Khan there. So, and the way I see it is this is a different character altogether, so yeah, who cares? So he's got a couple giblets in here, which that's slightly annoying that you gotta constantly cut this stuff. Come on, guys. Zipper bags exist. All right. So he comes with a couple cool things. So he's got his regular hands, which do swap out for those in here. And so he's just got two weapon hands. So if you wanted to hold both weapons. This gun is slightly different colored than this. It is a lighter orange. As you can see there. And the hands, let's see how different they are. They're pretty close to the same color. So if you decided you wanted to put the hands on there, you could without too much of an issue. Aside from that, it's pretty much a 1-to-1 repaint. He does have the Cobra on the chest versus this Cobra Khan. It was different. I kind of liked the Cobra Khan in the Mike Young Productions 2000X series because he was like a descendant, I believe, of the Snake Man. This one has the claw hands, which is a little different. This is a nice pseudo vac metalled green. So we're going to pop this on here and it'll probably never leave that hand. And kablam. Now he's got a gun and that. That is really disappointing that there's already and that's not like easily scratchable. That had to have been done at the factory. So someone just saw it and said, screw it. Screw this guy. Screw Alpha Magnus. He doesn't need a pristine figure. Let's pop his head off. That came off real easy. And then you can, so this is what I really liked, is that you could pop this on and have a different Cobra Khan here. Look. I believe that the actual one from Argentina, was it? Venezuela? I don't remember. It is, I would assume that they would have had it on the back of that, but I don't think they did. It is just a weird repaint that is not easy to get. And if you want, you can pop this off. This actually looks more like Kermit the Frog to me. And you can pop this on. You got this guy spitting too, spitting rhymes. I plan on, once I get Eternia, I'm going to make a bunch of Snake Men. So I'm going to have a bunch of just random colored Snake Mans all over the place. So that's going to be cool. I'll be honest with you, I'm more excited about what is coming, what is to come from this line. I got this guy, which is cool and all. But man, that book, or whatever you want to call this, pamphlet, is actually pretty amazing. So I was not expecting to open this up and see this rogues gallery of weirdos. Trying to think of who else they could use for. This guy's awesome looking too. What the heck? That's like a, sorry, I'm geeking out here. This is pretty amazing. My King Hiss just said that it's coming in on in Big Bad Toy Store, so that'll be another thing that I have. If for some reason they do not make these the T-Rex and stuff, I actually had all three of them growing up because my mom found them probably on clearance or something. But I had all of those growing up, and my stepdad's dog ate all but Tyrannosaurus Rex, and then I sold him off years ago because he was broken anyway, and I've regretted that one for a while. So hopefully we'll get those. I'm going to assume probably not, but what I'd like to see is Creative Beast Studios. They are doing dinosaurs, and I might just pick them up there because theirs are pretty cool. But yeah, Megator and Titus, I doubt we're going to see those unless they're an exclusive as well. But I'm pretty sure we're going to see the Laser Skeletor and He-Man very soon, because that is how that works. I like this packaging. This should be for every character, should have this. But I understand why they don't for the stores, because people would then repackage them and you'd have the wrong guy inside. I don't have any extra cases yet. I don't have any extra bodies that I'm going to use. I thought about actually using, because I don't really like this, and I got the, I thought about using this body for a Snake Man. And if they don't give us that dude on the comic, guess who's going to be this? It's going to be this guy. Because I have no attachment to this figure at all. And his other thing that's annoying is that his neck is like weird, and you can't put this head on anything else unless they're changing that. It is slightly annoying. I mean, it's cool that the mouth opens up, but it's even weirder is that, like, this piece is molded on, so they're gonna have to get I don't remember what the other one looks like. Yeah, his is molded on too. Anyway, that's gonna be a cool figure. So hopefully we get that guy sooner than later. Good old Trap Jaundice here, master of the kidneys. Whew. So, Camo Con, I'm going to give it like a 7 out of 10. That's not even counting this. That would make it like a 5. He's okay. It's pretty much Cobra Khan again, and he didn't really come with a lot of stuff that would make him cost this much more. This was more than any deluxe. Deluxes are like 20 bucks or so, and he had the same amount of stuff that a deluxe would have, but he cost like 35. If you didn't get Camo Khan, Cobra Khan is available now. Like, I just got this guy from Big Bed Toy Store, so it is not a big loss if you did not get the Camo Khan. And shoot, I just noticed another blemish right on his chest here, like right there. So don't feel bad if you didn't get this guy, because I feel like they just threw this together over the weekend, and I see a bunch of other blemishes on here. He is not the greatest. He looks like an actual Camo Khan. So I guess that's authenticity there by having a bunch of scrapes and stuff on him. I would like to see more characters like this that have the same skin tones or outfit colors, because that is probably my biggest complaint with this line thus far, is that everybody has a different colored everything. And I'm not saying like human flesh tones. I'm saying like green guy 1 has a different green than green guy 2. It is very, here's a perfect example. We've got green, yellow, green, green, yellow, yellow, green, all over the place. Nobody fits together. So your little pop-off arm thing doesn't really work. So like you should be able to pop this arm off and stick it on this guy. What am I looking at here? What is this? So that's probably my biggest problem. I know a couple of guys from Geek Dead Life were talking about how they like to get blank bucks. I would personally like to see just random figures come out that aren't actually like full figures, because for the most part we've got probably extra heads and stuff like that, or possibly a I mean, this is kind of the danger zone, but once they're done with a mold, have it for sale for 3D printers. Like, if you're not going to release this figure anymore, just let me print it out and make my own guys. I know there's plenty of guys online that have that option. I might start buying some of theirs. I do have a resin 3D printer that I can use, but the problem with the resin is that it does crack, and it's just not as good. There's ABS-like resin out there, but it's still not as good as actual injection molded plastics. We'll figure this out eventually, guys. My line is going to be more than 5 POA, but less than the Origins line. But hopefully I'll be getting the information on that out soon enough. I have to make that comic book and do some more character designs, so that's going to be fun. If you enjoyed this review, please like, subscribe, comment. Until next time, I'm Alpha Magnus, and these are toys. Spits, spits, spits. See ya.